Hello and welcome everyone, this is Demonstrator Pride reporting in. This would be a demonstration, but with these two it won't be that much of a demonstration simply because they do not work completely like the way they should. My baby Butterscotch a while ago just did something, but was completely fine. Other than that, my cookie, however, just more recently gave way. Now this is more of a demonstration of what they do, in case I just put them online to see if anyone can help. Actually, I should probably close the door. Anyways, my cookie does not work at all. Even like in the demo mode, she'll turn to do the demo stuff, but I think it's a connection, because otherwise she would have barked or made noises, made barks and whines and whatnot. Baby Butterscotch actually does make sounds, neighs, and whatever. They both do this. They both turn to the left. They both turn to their right, or left. The button does work on her. Now, usually, she's actually supposed to move in between that. She's supposed to look forward, open, close her eyes and mouth, and flick her ears, and then come back. We'll do the first snort, and then come back and do the second neigh. That was the first one. That's all there is in demo mode. There's not much. You can move her head on demo mode, but it just springs back to this position. I do this all the time. I just move them. It doesn't seem to do anything. It might have helped, but it doesn't seem to do anything. I can move them, but if I let go right now, I'll just spring back. I think it's just natural, like it's more of a spring tension sort of thing when it's in demo mode. Now there is a hole in the back of her neck, and I wanted to see if something was wrong that I could immediately fix, but I think it's more internal, and I would probably have to take her fur off in order to see closer. But of course that's not, well, that is all the things that she can do right now. You can also pose her legs, make her either stand, sit, or lie down. Now she does go all back to facing forward, but for some reason it takes her a few flicks on and off to do so, which of course is abnormal. It's supposed to go in one motion, slow motion, mind you, but one motion, one time. Maybe it's effect of the thing, maybe it's not, I don't know. I'm not sure. For Cookie, she does her startup barks. Actually, let's go demo mode first because we can. Because I'll show something else. She did move to her She did move to her right, like I said. Her tail wagged, as you saw briefly, but other than that, she does not move on her own. You can move her legs, but that's solely you. Just like Baby Butterscotch, you had to do it. You had to do it for them. There's a button on the top of her head that's supposed to work, but doesn't. And this, it would work, but doesn't. There's supposed to be a light sensor, and because of the light I have on her, it's even more. Actually, I did this a couple times. Maybe that has to do something with it, because I think there's something right here that's a little hole that lets it do her photosensitivity when she's in demo mode, but she's not doing anything. Now, if I flip her on to the other one, she does those are her startup barks. I think there was something about it here because I was talking over it. She does move. She does move back towards it. And she did wag her tail. I'm pretty sure that was seen. But she does not move other than that. She does have a brief movement that I've seen before, but I don't know how to get that to activate. Cookie. I don't know, because I had my hand right back against her back, and I guess it halted her motor enough for it to do a safety thing, or maybe I broke a connection or something. I do not know. Anyways, both of them usually, for her, her eyes can move open and closed. Her mouth does the same. She can eat usually, but I think the connection to her head, well, that doesn't make any sense either, does it? Because if her head was severed, then she won't be able to move at all. She won't be able to demo, so that there has to have something happen other than that. But yeah, there's a sensor on the back. There's a sensor on her back and on the cheeks, but of course they don't do anything. So I must have done something. The same thing happened to her that happened to Baby Butterscotch, but Baby Butterscotch was more. She did have moments, but it wasn't as immediate as Cookie. For Cookie, it just took a little bit, and then she stopped. It's unfortunate. I'll keep these. I do have an interest in robotics. I'll put that out right now, so should I go into that field, I might know what is wrong with them eventually, and may be able to fix them without having to. Of course, I'll have to take, make a slit in the fur. Here's the hole I have for Baby Butterscotch. I won't open it unless you really want me to see what's inside. But there's a video plugin that's called Baby Butterscotch without fur. It's very intriguing. These guys are very intriguing without their fur. It's what makes them, honestly, more expensive than people think they are. But yeah, I'll keep these guys just pure companionship. They are great companions to have. And yeah, this is Demonstrator Pride reporting out.